What will you do if you find out your partner was still in love with someone who was no longer here? The forgotten love letter. It was a normal evening. Sarah was doing laundry, folding her boyfriend's clothes like she always do. That's when she felt something stiff inside the pocket of his old jacket. An envelope, a love letter. Her heart started racing. She wasn't the kind of person to snoop, but her hands moved on their own. The letter was delicate, the edges slightly crumpled, as if it had been carried around for a long time. She took a deep breath and unfolded the paper. My love, I miss you more than words can say. Every moment without you feels empty. I wish things were different. I wish we had more time. The signature at the bottom wasn't Sarah's. She stared at the letter, her hands trembling. Who was this meant for? The words were too intimate, too raw to be just from a friend. Her mind started spinning. Was he cheating? That night she couldn't sleep. She wanted to comfort him, but her fear held her back. Instead, she decided to do something she had never thought she would do. Search through his old things. Tucked away in a dusty shoebox under the bed, she found more letters, all from the same person. The dates went back years before they met, but what scared her the most was the last letter, dated just 3 months ago. The next day, Sarah waited for him to come home. Her heart was pounding as he walked through the door. I found this, she said, holding up the letter. His face drained of color instantly, his hands clenched, his eyes wide. Where did you get that? That's not the question, she snapped. Who is she? He didn't answer right away. Instead, he sank onto the couch, running a hand over his face. It's not what you think. Then explain, Sarah said angrily. Then he took a shaky breath and whispered, She's gone. Gone? Her stomach twisted. What did that mean? She was my first love, he finally admitted. We were together for years, but she got sick. His voice cracked. She passed away before I ever got to say goodbye. Sarah felt her anger fade into confusion. Then why do you still have her letters? Why did she write to you just 3 months ago? A swallow had. She didn't. That last letter was never sent. I wrote it. Sarah's breath caught in her throat. I never get closure, he continued, eyes glassy with unshed tears. I write to her sometimes. It's stupid, I know, but it helps me remember. She sat beside him, her heart heavy. All this time she had been afraid of another woman stealing his love, but the truth was even harder to accept. She wasn't competing with another person. She was competing with a ghost. For days, she didn't know how to feel. A part of her wanted to be angry that he had never told her, angry that he still held onto a love that wasn't hers. But another part of her understood. Grief isn't something you just moved on from. Love doesn't disappear just because someone is gone. So, she made a choice. One night, she sat down and wrote her own letter. I don't know you, but I know he loved you, and I promise to take care of the heart you once held. If you are watching, just know he is not alone anymore. Sarah folded the letter and placed it inside his shoebox. Maybe he wasn't ready to let go, and maybe she didn't have to make him. The question still remains, if it were you, will you stay or will you walk away? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories.